Yep, what's up? So, look, right? Y'all all know Pop the Balloon, right? I'm sure y'all do. If y'all don't, y'all do. Let's be honest, y'all do. So, let, I want to react to the Pop the Balloon shit, but this is like, they have a whole reunion thing going on here. I haven't watched none of these episodes besides like the clips that almost everybody's seen. So, I don't know the full thing. I know this is the briefcase nigga. That's all I know about him. He the briefcase dude. And, yeah, that's it. Oh, and that did. She don't want to look like that can beat niggas up. I skipped the first 4 minutes because I was watching. It was just nothing but homie, paying respects to. This is Arlette's husband. I did not know that. I didn't even know she was married. But that's he sounds
We
African.
see you, and we definitely appreciate.
Yeah, like Nigerian or some shit like that. So let me. I'm just gonna fast forward all this shit until the reunion start. Yeah, yeah. All right, she got a plaque. Okay, I think.
First, you're short, and I'm a tall girl. I like 6 foot and up. Two,
Bitch, y'all the same. Y'all eye to eye. Like,
I
come
don't do
on.
dreads.
If you were to go ahead and take her out on a date, where would you take her? What would be your first date?
To be honest, either like a rooftop. I'm big on like sunset type of views, but
So I seen it and I was like, she not gonna take my coconut oil regimen seriously.
The hat really throw me off, the Willy Wonka thing. I don't really like it like that. I like the I like the dreads, the two that's showing right
Okay,
here.
well,
That's
the
nice.
back of your head is ridiculous, sir. It's kind of flat. If you want to talk about hats, you need a hat.
I'll be honest with you.
Damn.
Okay, so Sarji, as we saw on the show, you were telling our very own Terrence that he's not your type. There was a few other reasons of what you listed, but electrician was the one that stuck to a lot of people.
Okay, 'cause that's what he is.
Right. So let's go ahead and take a look at the clip, and let's see how that situation went down.
First, you're short, and I'm a tall girl. I like 6 foot and up.
Okay.
Two, I don't do dreads. And then your electrician, I'm thinking about like businessman, doctor, lawyer, because I'm trying to like find a man who could provide for my kids and provide for me. You know what I'm saying?
Well, no, I definitely wasn't
Electricians make bread, do they not? Like this bitch is
talking
smoking.
to you, though. No.
It's okay.
Yeah.
So just the attitude.
Yeah, and she's not that cute either. So.
Oh, not cute either.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
oh damn! Hey, I forgot that part. Hold on.
So Sarji, just to follow up, how's dating so far going? Have you found that doctor or lawyer yet, girl?
A few.
Oh.
The thing is, I feel like once you are
Stop the cab. You ain't find no goddamn. Why aren't you with them? Why you not married, huh?
confident and you know what you want, you attract what you want.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I don't want to just be with someone, just be with someone. I want a real relationship. I want to like get married, have kids.
Okay.
And I want a partner that's reliable. And like growing up in an African household, there's certain jobs where are respected and certain jobs that are not. You know? And even though I might respect it, they might not. So I'm like, okay, if I bring this guy home, what are they gonna say?
Okay.
I know my family don't like dreads. They don't like a person who's working at 7-Eleven. They like a guy who's like, they want to brag about someone. You know what I'm saying? And like, I'm in the healthcare field. I want to like marry a doctor or a lawyer who will understand that I'm working those long hours. He wouldn't like complain. But another guy would not understand because he's not in the same shoes.
So you have to be a doctor or a lawyer to understand how nurses work. So regular dude, any regular dude that's dating a nurse, you're like the Hispanics from Mount Sinai, all Mount Sinai, but Queens, Mount Sinai, bro, Manhattan, the baddest nurses, my nigga, and they all thick. But that's beside the point. That's beside the point. Any regular dude that's dating them, they don't understand. They can't. Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Okay.
It might take a little more time for him to, get what I'm saying. So that's why I said what I said.
Okay. Okay. And kind of just to open it up to everyone. Go ahead, Taylor.
Would would it be bad if a doctor had dreads, or can you go more into like maybe the prejudice?
Like, okay, basically, I don't know what's the deal. Most like growing up in an African household, we don't like dreads. I don't know why.
Locks.
So like, yeah, locks or whatever.
I can attest to that. I'm African, but you got braids. Listen, I had to fight for these shits, bro. Growing up, African. I don't even think it's just Africans. I think it's like a lot of like maybe, but I don't. It's not just Africans. It's Haitians too. It's definitely some Jamaicans. But like growing up in a household like that, I couldn't get my ears pierced. I got my ears pierced once behind my parents' back, bro. Hit it for like a week. I was doing good, bro. I was doing good. And then I slipped up. They seen it, took that out of the hole. This hole is still there. Couldn't get tattoos. Couldn't get your hair braided. Dark Caesar, no beard. Like very, very till this day, I have to fight my mom to get my hair braided type shit. Like this, it's just, back and forth. Obviously, I can do what I want because you see my hair is braided. You know what I mean? But it's just they don't like that shit. But what I hate is that because they see that I do, like I'm the problem child. My little brother, that tell me nah, bro. My little brother, this nigga gets his hair braided weekly. Motherfucker, damn near could get a tattoo at the age of 5 if he wanted. Like they spoiled the everything that I was a no to me. It has to be said yes to him. They try to fight him on it, but not as much as they did me, bro. Like get the fuck. That shit pissed me off. But I get what she's talking about.
I mean,
Exactly. So I never knew why they don't like it, but they don't for some reason. And like I don't know because I remember when I was 18, this one guy wanted to marry me, and my dad was like, "Okay, he has dreads." Like they associate with something.
it's the madman on the street.
Exactly. So as a child, I learned.
That's how they care about how you look to other people. But I'm like, yo, if niggas want to judge me as a whatever, they don't know me. I don't give a fuck. But they care hella. That's how they were raised. It's understandable.
That, and I was like, okay, ooh, I might like him, but he has dreads, and my family might not accept him. You know.
Hey, watch
I
out,
just
we
want to
men.
say, like, you might want to open your mind up because that's like go the line of like people look at you just because you black and just be like, oh yeah, she's like all the other black girls. So you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like judging. And you don't want to be doing that, and you kind of want to keep open minded too because you saying you want a doctor. A doctor can lose his own hand, he can't use his hand no more. And now you got to take care of that if that's what you want to do. Like you can't look at what they do. You want to try to find someone from the inside instead of what they do.
With anyone you'll be with, you have to get ready because let's say you pick this perfect person, there'll still something go wrong.
Yeah,
I know that.
that's life.
But like I know what I can handle and what I cannot. This is what I have studied throughout my years of like dating. I'm like, okay, this works, this does not work. And the thing is, this is what I like. You don't have to like what I like.
Oh, yeah,
you
for
can
sure.
like whatever you like, but this is what I prefer.
I kind of want to know. You say like my family this, my family that.
Right.
Me being a person who I value what my family says, but at the end of the day, I'm living my life. So is this what you think about these things, or is That's that a great question. really just a family
I
thing?
I don't know. I never thought about that. I feel like
You never thought about it for yourself, or
No,
you
because the thing is, it's like background, right? It's also like culture. It's just something that's ingrained in you where you can't really like separate the two. You know what I'm saying? It's something that you become now because it's what you grew up with knowing. Like when you grew up knowing, okay, this is right, this is wrong, and then someone else tells you, no, this is right, this is wrong, but you so used to seeing that this is actually right, this is actually wrong.
have you developed what you feel is right and wrong for yourself?
The thing is, that's my like I know what's right and wrong, but that's like what I've been told or like taught becomes me. And then my personality comes out too.
She inherited their
So I
beliefs.
just
That's how
like what I
parents
like.
So you're kind of saying like your family's beliefs now kind of became
Mine.
yours.
Exactly.
That's okay. That's kind of what she's saying. Oh, does anybody else?
So, being real,
Right.
what does your family really think about those with dreads? Is it unclean? Is it unorthodox? Like what
No,
does
it's not
that?
really about that. It's just they don't like. So there's certain things like a girl has to be. They're very traditional. For just some reason, that's something that most
So like men with long hair is a no-no. Is that
men are not supposed to have like long hair. Men are not supposed to have like earrings. They're just like tattoos. Like just certain things they believe that because if
what I say, couldn't grow my shit out, couldn't get my ears pierced, couldn't get tats. Like African parents are very strict and like they're very respectable people and how like they want their kids to be presented and looked at in the world. So that's why I'm confused. Like the way she kind of dresses a little bit on the outlandish side. So she definitely doesn't follow the shit like her parents wish it down to the T.
Very Christian.
You gotta stick to the tradition, the religion part.
Exactly. So it's just not like they see it as a bad thing. It's just something that not used to. We grew up in Africa. There's certain things we did not see. So it's kind of like, oh, they do that. Okay. They're not like they feel like at the point where they can't even be open minded to learn because they're just so used to their own ways. It's not like it's a bad thing. It's just something they're not used to.
Okay.
Cognitive dissonance.
So you're not open to things you're not used to. You're want to stick to.
I don't personally feel like it's like that. Like if y'all listening to her, it's like just the cultural differences. Like here in America, we're able to speak free and loudly as we choose to. If you're in Dubai, you can't even raise your voice above a certain limit. So I just feel like just trying to understand that she's from a totally different continent than us.
I would have judged this nigga like he would have never been some intellectual ass nigga like this because of the way he presented himself. The neck tattoo, the thing, but he got some like no homo pause, but you they got nigga get bitches, bro. Nigga get bitches. I could tell the nigga get bitches. Light skin, hazel ass eyes, with the tats, with the break. Nigga gets bitches. You feel me? But yeah, like I would have never think he would have been like as well spoken. And because he's well spoken like this, he gets mad bitches, bro. Like that's enough.
Okay. All right.
Sorry, I want to say something. I understand that because my mom, every time I go back home, my mom wants me to hide this. We go out to people's houses and stuff. She just doesn't understand it. My dad went to school in Michigan in America, so he had a different perspective. So when I moved here, I had the chance to kind of go away from what was normal. But every time I go back home, my uncle, are you a girl? It's like a question. It's not normal to see.
Because you're Nigerian, right?
Yeah, exactly. So I understand what she's saying, and it's part of the culture.
Yeah.
It's not good, it's not bad. That's just the reality of it.
Okay.
And that's as simple as it should be. It should be explained.
Okay, thank you.
It's really that simple.
So, Eric, good thing you were over there, saying your points. I'm gonna move on over to you next. So, as we saw on the episode you were on, we saw you were pretty certain about what you like and what you don't like. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of these clips showcasing that. And Eric, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I think it's a style thing.
Yo, he looks completely fucking different. You would never tell that the body you could tell he looked fit, and you would not tell from what he's wearing. That jacket is, bro, too baggy for you. Too baggy for you.
I don't like the dress. When you're darker skinned, I like for girls to choose things that will stand out to balance that. It's the same thing.
I feel like the dress is just too skin tight. It's not. I like a girl that's just more modest and conservative.
just like to have someone who stands out, and I like to wear
He's Nigerian, so I get what he means.
black. And I think that it would be weird to just have two people walking around wearing black. And the reason I popped was I have a thing about nails. I don't like to hear them on the clanking, and I feel like I don't know. There's something about it the sound of it I don't like.
Okay.
And the other thing is the black. Again, I like people who are colorful, and I popped it because there's something about the laugh I don't like. I think that would be annoying to hear all the time.
Hey, stand on what you like, man. Stand on that.
Nobody.
All right, so let's talk.
Yeah, so Eric, them wearing black, they're not gonna wear black every day, right?
I understand, but this is your show.
Right.
You're the one who set the rules. you said tell us about the first impression. That was my first impression.
I see. So so what would it be like if you're dating someone and they do end up wearing black? Would you tell her to change?
It's not that you're never to wear black.
Okay.
That wasn't the situation. I was simply playing the game.
Okay.
You asked for the first impression of the person walking in. I looked at her. I said that was my first impression.
Got it. Okay.
It was as simple as that.
So if you were out in real life and you do see someone who's not wearing so much of a bright color, but everything else is in your specs.
I mean, colorful people are colorful regardless. Like I'm wearing black, but there's no color there.
I see.
Right?
Uh-huh.
So it's just in her case, it was simply that there was just brown. It's like looking at a naked person. It's real tight, right? It's not good or it's not bad. It's just that personally, they're just certain. I like a bit of mystery.
Okay.
So that's as simple as I could put it in that situation.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you were to describe yourself, because this is actually a great question, I think, for dating.
Okay.
If you were to what's your favorite color?
I would say orange.
Why? Give me three adjectives as to why.
Reasons.
Yeah.
Well, every time you wake up in a September morning, you look outside.
Okay.
It feels like the sun is just more yellow for some reason.
Artist.
Right? It reminds you of the beginning of fall.
Okay.
It reminds you of sunsets.
Okay.
Right? There's beauty to the color of orange.
Okay, beauty.
If you put the color of orange next to someone who's dark skinned, they shine.
Shine, okay.
By the way, all the women are welcome because after I said that, everyone started wearing colors.
Okay, set the tone.
Check it.
Okay.
All right. So as we saw during episode 5, there was an accessory that was kind of the talk of the episode. So let's go ahead and take a look at what that accessory was.
The hat really throw me off, the Willy Wonka thing. I don't really like it like that.
I like the Cam Newton hat.
Oh, you got to do me like that?
What you mean? The hat just threw me off. Other than that,
Okay.
it's the hat for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Taylor, that hat taking you out today, girl.
I guess so.
All right. So Taylor, as we saw, you're wearing a hat today. Okay.
Look, right? This is why women are single. If men, you're trying to attract men. If men are telling you, hey, you look better without the hat, mama. Feel me? I would have picked you, but that hat throw me off, mama. And you say, okay. I'm gonna wear another one. Like it's women don't take criticism well. They don't.
Hey,
Y'all didn't stop me.
Were you expecting for your hat to be like such a hot topic?
I wasn't expecting to be anything. I was an audience member, and I wasn't expecting to be on the show that time. So, I just came and I threw on something, and I was like, "Oh, I'm excited." I stay inside a lot at the time. And I just came, and I didn't know the hat was going to be hated. A lot of people told me to throw it away.
Really?
Dang.
Did you?
No, I actually. I basically have it being customized right now.
Oh.
Strong Wool is customizing it, and we're going to donate it with our water initiative.
Oh yeah, I saw that video on IG. That's
This is
right.
cool. And what is the water initiative, if you want to elaborate on that?
So I currently work as a project coordinator for Project Roots, and we are presenting a water initiative where we are passing out water. We live in Phoenix, it's really hot, to those who are unsheltered. And we're currently planning a fundraiser where people can donate, they can find more information about it, and we would like to raffle off that hat just because it was a hot commodity and has a lot of attention, and Strong Wool is putting some really cool designs on it. So, yeah.
Okay, very nice.
Thank you.
Anyone have any comments about the hat?
Hey,
I can't wait to
your
see
hat
it.
popping this time though. Okay, well, I don't care what they say. Okay,
Thank
put
you.
it on today.
Thank you.
I know you put it on that day too.
Thank
I was
you.
just saying you look good. Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I can say y'all in the comment section, y'all really, really ate me up, but it brought me, just like the city of Phoenix rebirth, I am grateful for the opportunity to love myself. I found love for myself here, so I'm grateful.
Okay, nice.
Thank you.
So as we saw on season 6, we kind of had a little class clown. You know, I'm pretty sure y'all all know who I'm talking about. Jay, you definitely had quite a lot to say to some of the ladies that were coming on out. So, let's take a little look at a recap of some of the things you were saying.
I'm an Uber and Lyft driver full time.
Okay, all right. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I don't know. It's the knee, the right knee. It got something going on. I don't know what it is. I got eczema. And I use coconut oil. Yeah, zoom in on that.
Please.
And I just don't know why it's like that.
So, Jay, some of the comments were saying you were being a little nitpicky. Like, was her scar really a deal breaker for you?
Yeah, I mean, I really do have eczema. So, it's a real thing. So when I saw that, I really was thinking like, man, it could be something. You know what I mean?
Not y'all fighting over the cocoa butter.
Yeah, so it maybe in the real world, I don't know, but I mean, I'm thinking like maybe somebody who use, coconut oil might be coming up next. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm trying to understand how you get to talk about the right knee, but as soon as I say taco meat, I get humpback in Notre Dame.
Right.
And please help me understand.
I didn't say that.
I ain't saying you did, but how are you able to say that, but I can't?
I can't speak for other people.
Great answer.
I can only speak for myself.
They were coming for him though, Jess.
I never said
Did they?
Yeah.
But did they come for his looks though?
No, they came from my manhood.
With your job?
They said, sassy, I'm gay, I'm zesty, all that.
Hell, that's better than collard green orange.
Not for a man.
Olive
but-
green orange?
I
I don't get none.
I guess for a man,
I don't know none of
that is pretty serious. Like, they're calling him zesty, sassy.
Do you feel kind of sassy about that? Are you feeling sassy? You feel like you're sassy or something?
I don't feel sassy at all.
You don't feel zesty?
I don't feel I mean, I might be a little bit, you know what I'm saying? A little hot today, but, I might be a little zesty, but that's just some seasoning. It's a little drizzle.
So,
Yeah, I am actually.
does it matter what kind of oil? Like, could I be like a shea butter
You could be a shea butter
Okay.
baby.
Okay. Let me.
Don't
Can I
fuck
just
up my
add
pillow.
one thing?
Go ahead, Serenity.
I just wanted to add, and I was just thinking about this because I know you noticed like the ashiness of her knee or the scar of her knee, but did the responses that the women gave go over your guys' heads when Arlette said, "What are you ladies looking for in a man?" And I know I went up there and I'm looking for a man of God. I'm looking for a man with good principles. And you guys
Dressing like how you were dressing, you were looking for a man of God. A man of God. He ain't looking at you, girl.
immediately went to first impression is she's wearing a brown dress. Like, did you guys, did that go over your head? The responses that we had, the intellect that we had?
If you asking me, I never said anything about the brown dress.
Oh, just my height. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was a height.
Okay.
But I'm wearing brown right now. It's my favorite color. I like the dress.
But he said, don't play with it.
The dress was not very Christian. I'll say that.
The dress was, it was past my knees. It was long sleeves. I can't help that I am a woman who is in shape. You know, most of the clothes that I do have are tailored to me because I do appreciate nice clothes. And I thought that on a show, like a dating show, I would put my best self forward. I didn't have my stomach out. I didn't have my ass out. I'm just a fit woman. And the dress was below the knee and long sleeves.
So, Eric, what about her dress was not Christian in your opinion?
I'm just saying, you know,
You can see everything down to the muscle of the tongue, girl. That dress was not Christian. It was butt naked. Every step you took, you would have heard a little. Yo, bro. Nah, let's. Why can't niggas have preferences, bro? Cause I feel like I know where this shit is gonna go. Like they're bashing these niggas for their preferences. Oh, you didn't like a bitch with it. Okay, nigga, he didn't like a bitch with a scar knee. Is he shallow? Yes, but it's his preference. The same way bitches is like, I want a nigga that's 6 feet that make over 6 motherfucking figures that look like Michael B. Jordan, but he's a little bit in touch on his feminine side, like Pete Davidson. Like, we just let that shit in your eye. Okay, do what you want. Yes, Queen Slay. But the moment a man got saying that he want that nigga sassy, he didn't like, the dress was too tight, man. The dress was skin tight, bro. It was like, come on, bro.
You didn't have to try to guess anything. It was all there. It's not bad.
Right, yeah.
If you come out and you're like, oh,
It's not bad. It's not bad for a girl that you just trying to fuck, but as a wife, cause then if you look, I tell this to my niggas all the time, right? If I meet a girl and she's dressed in a certain type of way, and I choose to keep interacting with shorty, right? I can't then stop her from dressing that type of way, cause I met you dressing that type of way. I knew what I was getting into. I chose to, you know what? I'm just trying to taste. Nah, I just wanna test drive the Ferrari. I ain't trying to buy it. You feel me? I'm just trying to test drive it. So I'm not gonna change the seats. I'm not gonna change the interior. None of that shit. But now if I see a Honda Accord that look nice, or nah, fuck my bad. Fuck, let's use my dream car. If I see a beautiful Hellcat that look good, you see me. Maybe it got a little body work done on there. You feel me? Maybe there's a little bit of dents on it. Maybe there's little spots. But it's what am I going with this shit? Where the fuck am I going with this? And that I lost the analogy. But what I'm trying to say is, right, if I see a girl that dressed in a certain type of way and she's very right, I can't tell her how to change. Like that's cool. But then if I want a wife, she's not gonna dress that type of way. You feel me? You don't dress you want a Christian man, fellas. Let's hold on. The hottest fucking Christian dating site is what? Christian Mingle? Is that how you spell this shit? Christian Mingle. Boom. Alright, this is the hottest dating site. Let's see how the woman dress. Look at this. Okay, they just what's going on here? I want to see the dating site. Like, come on. I don't think it's gonna show me how the woman dress, bro. Can I visit the site? Can I visit the site? Okay, never mind. I can't really show y'all then. I get, but y'all, you know what? Okay, hold on. Christian couples. How about that? Christian couple. Let's see how they dress. Images. Christian couples. Look at how they dressing. Look how they dressing. Okay, I don't know what's going on. But even this is not skin tight. Look how they dressing. I don't know about that, but I don't know if that's Christian. But like, if you want a God fearing man, God fearing men. Let's just type that. Let's see how they dress. Let's see what we got for. But y'all get my point, bro. Yeah, like what
I'm a Christian woman. I'm looking for a Christian man. A true Christian man wants his wife or his woman to be reserved.
Are you a Christian man?
Having the shape is not enough.
What?
Having the shape is the problem.
The shape is not the problem.
Well, that's, what I'm gonna say is I liked it, and I think that
the nigga like him likes it. He's the last thing from a God fearing Christian man. You talk 10 for 10. I'm hitting all these goddamn signs. Come on, bro.
it is like I see it that go back to like me saying like it's a black thing because I see like other race they'll have on little bitty stuff on and then they would not people won't say nothing because they don't have a body. Like you can't.
That's cap. That's cap.
You can't.
It just go
You
back
can't
into
do it.
personal, like what she was saying, what you like type stuff. So, like your body popping is, you got to be more conscious of it because men gonna be looking. That's probably what they're getting that type of stuff. If you're attractive and it's just out there, I'm for sure gonna be looking. I'm a man like that. So, you got to.
Bro, why is nobody saying that, bro? It's skin tight. That's all. Just say the shit is skin tight, bro. Why is everybody tiptoeing around with it? And this nigga got fuck. This the biggest dick sucker nigga in this shit so far. He been on all the bitches dick.
Kind of be mindful of that if you're looking to be, with a man. And,
I ain't gonna
that's all.
lie.
Not to say like you did anything wrong though.
I ain't gonna lie. I told the taller dudes they was tripping, and I was lusting a little bit.
That's all it is for girl. Seeing a girl like that, it makes you lust for her. Why would I want my wife, who's supposed to be God Christian man, get in the eyes of all of these other niggas walking and that? Call me insecure. Come whatever the fuck you want. I don't give a fuck. I got boundaries and standards. You feel me?
A lie, like actually a lot of.
I know there's niggas like these niggas out here. Okay.
I was like, y'all tripping.
But you popped your balloon.
I did. I had,
You wanted to see number 3.
I want to ask a question to both of you guys because I feel like you guys both are very critical. Have you guys ever looked past it? And I guess this is a general question too. Like, I know attractiveness and how a woman's physical appearance is important in my perspective to a man. But have you guys ever maybe fallen for a woman beyond her looks or for her heart or for her personality? And if so, how, when, why? And
Can I answer first? I can? Thank you. Appreciate y'all. Listen, bitches, niggas, we don't. When I see a baddie, right? You know what? No, I'm not. When I see a baddie, right? I'm not gonna be like, damn, yo, y'all see that bitch character? That shit beaming, goddamn. No, I'm gonna see him be like, yo, she bad as hell. Yo, she cute. Let me go talk to little Shara real quick. Yo, man, what's your name? Where? Okay. When I see a baddie, even with bitches, y'all, it's attraction. Y'all go off attractiveness. You're not gonna give the time to an ugly nigga. Same way I'm not gonna give the time to an ugly bitch. I'm not gonna approach I'm not going to approach a bitch that I find is unappealing or ugly. Unless she got a good body and I'm just trying to smash, then cool. Maybe you feel me? The body right, I could get it up. But if the face card is hella, if you ugly as fuck and you got a body, I still can't approach you. Cause it's just gonna be turned off. Same with y'all bitches. If an ugly nigga approaches you, y'all laughing in his face, y'all dubbing this nigga. But it is what it is. It's human nature. The character comes afterwards. Some bitches, you know what? I'm not gonna say there's no chance, but some girls, you know what? I might not find him attractive, but let me give him a chance. For whatever, that shit is rare though. Very fucking rare. Same with niggas. No niggas gonna see an ugly. You know what? Let me get shorty. That shit is rare. Unless you meet an ugly bitch through a friend group and then you see the bitch's character and then you start fucking with the character, then I whoop the whoop. But then that shit comes after, shorty. What are you talking about?
Yeah. So you're not always shallow.
Man, I mean, I guess if you want to say that. But see, this is the thing. When men
when niggas got standard, they shallow.
Have standards, it's shallow. But when women say, I want a dude that's 6 feet. I want a dude that's not an electrician. Right. I want a dude that's not that. Hold on. I'll let y'all talk. Can I talk, please?
Yes.
Right. So when women say, I want a dude that don't got locks, right? it's you go, girl. That's right. You standing on business. You do your thing. But when a man do it, he's sassy. He's zesty. He's gay. So there's a double standard there, and I accept that, right? Because I knew coming on the show that's what it's going to be. But if that's what you want to call me, I can't.
What I say, bro? Like the double standards is crazy. It's fucking insane, bro.
Debate with your opinions, and I don't want to try to. But that's what I am, and that's what I like. Just like that's what y'all like.
I wouldn't like personally the electrician comment. From my knowledge, electricians make a good grip of money. But that's not.
I'm gonna tell you now. She's a spiteful bitch. I don't know why, but I'm getting like she just the way that she talked like a. It seemed like she would throw passive aggressive subs at some shit, knowing that it's a passive aggressive sub, and they try to play it off. Like she seemed like a spiteful bitch. I'm sorry.
Not my first, priority when getting to know someone. But I think
What is your first priority?
My first priority is character, appearance. I do have to be
But how
attracted.
do you get to know the character if you haven't?
By asking what your favorite color is and then seeing how receptive.
No. Look,
I do have.
Listen. She hold herself. She hold herself.
What is your first priority?
My first priority is character.
Her first priority is character, but listen to what she says right after that shit.
Appearance. I do have to be
But
attracted.
how do you get?
She has to be attracted for you. If he didn't cut her off, I have to be attracted to you before I give you the time of day. So then character comes second, bitch. So that's not already stupid.
To know the character if you haven't.
By asking what your favorite color is and then seeing how receptive you are. If you're receptive to go down the path of allowing me in.
I got a question. How long does that last, to be real, if you're not truly attracted? You have to be attracted to the person that you're talking to.
I wouldn't even
don't get me
ask-
wrong, right? Like the personality is big, and yes, pay attention to that. But
She just said she wouldn't even ask if she wasn't attracted to it. So then, alright, cool. Okay.
it all starts off with attraction. You're not just gonna go for somebody just because they're cool. That's more friend type of energy. It's not a relationship.
But to be honest, I wouldn't even be going deeper with you if I wasn't attracted to you. So like if I'm attracted, like what I find with the men that I've wanted
That
to
sounds very
pursue.
contradictory.
Because what was your question?
Well, no,
What was your question?
so because like somebody can be attractive, but if you're not receptive to me and like if I'm trying to get to know you and you like I'm like, what's your favorite color? Well, that's kind of silly. Like I'm not gonna be able to. We're not gonna be able to get along because I like depth.
We're asking
But
about what is the thing that brings you together to begin with?
I mean, me asking and me going deeper. If I'm asking you a question, you can't go along for the ride. I'm asking you like, give me three reasons why you like the color orange. And you're like, well, this is kind of silly. Well, already we're not going to like I could think you're attractive, but I'm like, okay, well maybe we're not going to be able to go long term then because I'm asking questions that you think
wasn't exactly understood by you. Not that he thought he was silly, but I also believe that we shouldn't use the example of you two for you to answer the question.
I'm just giving an example.
But what is the thing that attracts you to begin with?
It's the character.
I need,
just met somebody.
We're gonna go in circles. It's all right.
Yeah. We gotta move on.
Let's go ahead and move on. So, as we saw
She a good host.
with Serenity, we did touch on you a little bit, but we're gonna bring it back around. Okay. So a lot of the viewers kind of expressed they felt like, on your episode, like that you weren't treated fairly. Yeah. So let's go ahead and take a look at how your segment went.
Hello, welcome in. We can have
Come on, look, it's skin tight, bosoms all out with the milker just hanging out there. She could barely spread her legs. How tight the dress is. Like, come on, Slime.
your name. I'm Serenity.
Very beautiful. You seem strong, like you beat me up.
But I'm not gonna lie, it was just a feat.
I mean, he not wrong. She looked like, she be in the gym. Is he wrong for saying that? Okay, maybe the way he said it wasn't that way, but it was in a comedic way. Why bitches taking that shit to the oh my god. Like why?
You know what I mean? I just wasn't fucking with the shoes. You know what I mean? Like you beautiful, but
hey, yo,
the feet.
fellas,
You know what I mean?
fellas,
I just wasn't fucking with.
She a stallion though. God damn, look at them thighs. God damn it. Crush my head in between them goddamn thunder. Fine as hell. But you ain't no wifey material. You ain't finding no Christian guy like you finding niggas like me. What up with it?
The shoes, you know what I mean? Like you beautiful, but I just, the fit just wasn't it for me.
Just wasn't attracted.
Okay.
You want to know the difference between her and all, because all that shit is tight too. I'm gonna tell you the difference
beautiful,
right
but I
now.
just, the fit.
Well, look at all that shit. Her shit is tight too. But you can't. She would have to turn
Wasn't it
around.
for
I would
me.
have to see her ass
Just wasn't
compare the
attractive.
two dresses. But look, just look at the difference of the titties. Her shit is covered up. Her shit is busted wide open. Her dress is like damn near skin fucking tight. You can see her sucking in her stomach. All like, I mean, her shit is just too tight for her because you can see her belly kind of poking out. She alone on a, they both alone on a, you know, chubbier
It
side.
seems a little uncoordinated.
They
I don't
look
know.
good as shit.
Maybe it's just the heels, and you know what I mean, the dress, but
Look at the toneness.
it's that simple.
The sassy brute. Ooh. They the best. Not you. Who the best? No, obviously.
Yeah, the comments were definitely on your side on this. You know, they were like you said, she's before we even said anything, she said this is a sassy group, and that's what the majority of the comments were calling the men on this episode. So Serenity, as we saw, you were taking those comments very well. Like,
I'm very sure of myself, and it doesn't matter what someone is telling me about myself. I know myself, and I know what I know about myself to be true. So I wasn't shaken. And I knew that regardless of if I was going to be disrespected, because as a Black woman, unfortunately, I get disrespected a lot, especially in the career field that I'm in. I just knew that I was going to stay myself. I was going to show up as myself. And the guys did show up. They were fresh. You know, I haven't seen a lot of people iron their clothes in a while. There was no wrinkles on anybody. You know, everyone looked good. I didn't smell anything bad. You know, no one's breath smelled crazy. So I was going to give them true compliments. Now, I will say this. I don't dislike locks. My mother has locks. They go down to her waist side. You know, my family's from the Caribbean. We're Haitians. So a lot of people in my family and my culture wear the locks. So I've grown to appreciate them and love them. It's just some of the gentlemen like Jay on the show, he didn't have his locks clean. He didn't have them twisted. So if we're going off of first impressions, you know, you didn't get the chance for me to hear a lot of their responses on the initial walk up. So all I could go off of was appearance and the small remarks that they made, especially about me, to decide if I was going to match. But for me to go out there and give them a well-spoken, you know, part of me, and then also articulate and in shape, and I'm respectful. I would have thought I would have gotten different remarks, and I was a little disappointed in.
Listen, ladies. The shit that you think we men care about, we don't give a fuck about. You could be in shape, right? You could be in shape. Your tone, mama, like your guns type in shape. The type of body types that a nigga would want. She's fine. She's fine. She's fine. She's even fucking fine. She's fine. She's fine. You are a little bit on the not a lot, and you're tall. You're tall. You look like shorty. You look, you know, stocky type shit. You're tall, and then you got on heels. Don't wear heels if you're tall. For all the females that are tall, stop wearing heels. Especially if you want a tall man. Men are gonna feel intimidated. Okay, let me not say they gonna. Short men are. If you I mean, she taller than most average men. I'm 6'1". I think she damn near 6'2" in heels. Like, some niggas don't like tall bitches. The same way y'all girls don't like short niggas, niggas don't like tall bitches. It's honestly that. Like, but females, what y'all think that we care about, we don't give a fuck about. We just want a girl that's feminine, submissive. And I'm not talking about submissive like, bitch, if I say do this, you better do that shit. No, I'm talking about submissive and like, in certain things. Like, she could relax in certain things. If she want to debate me or some shit, or be like if I tell her she can't do some shit and she want to do it, and she has good fucking reasons that's why she want to do it, it's not something like some petty shit or some important type shit. You know what, I bet you made some valid points. Go ahead, do your thing. I could agree with that. But then if I want to like submit, if I know subject better than my shorty, and I tell yo, I don't want you to do this, and she's trying to combat me, and I'm giving her all these reasons why she shouldn't do this, and she still don't see in my way, that I don't want a bitch like that. I'm cool off that. If you can't see logic, I can't fuck with you. You just gonna be a headache. Niggas just want a bitch that's feminine, submissive, soft spoken, loyal, and honest, bro. That's it. That's it. You don't even have to know. I mean, if you could cook, even better. If you could cook, you above majority of these bitches already. If you could cook and you know how to talk to you, even if you can't fuck, as long as you know how to talk to your man and treat him and make him feel like he's your man type shit, we go, baby, whatever you want, you got it. you want what? Here you go, babe. Oh, what? You don't even want this now, babe? Hey, I got you the best of it. You feeling me? Cause my queen deserves the world. But she gotta be that type of woman. And if you not, then hey, you can't get mad at niggas for passing up on you. Like, come on, son.
The men on there, because I love black men, and they didn't show that love back, and that's okay. Because I can't be everybody's type. You know, everyone has a preference, like we heard with the colors and all that stuff, right? But you know, I am wearing a different color today.
Yes, we see.
And I'm wearing accessories as well. And yeah, so
see, she seems like a she seemed like a good woman though. She heard his advice. Unlike the bitch with the hat, she actually heard the. She like, okay, you know what, bam. Let me put on. Let me change it. Let me put on colors. Let me wear something that's not so fucking skin tight. Her bosom is now busting out like it was in the other one. She's a good woman. All bullshit aside, she seemed like she has a good character. She has great characteristics. She seemed like she listens, and she seemed like you could have a conversation where she'll be like, you know what, I cool, whatever, whoop-de-whoop. That's just on the surface though. I don't know anything else. I'm just assuming from what I'm saying, but that's the surface level. But she seemed like a good woman. It's just like, shorty, you just gotta stop wearing heels, in my opinion. Honest to God, everything else is just stop wearing the heels. She just seems a little bit too, like,
So it was crazy. I
See how much more you stand out.
Niggas know what I'm talking about.
Hey.
And yeah, so it was crazy. I
See how much more you stand out.
Hey. That was a compliment.
Okay.
Same.
You was looking tonight. So you said she wasn't standing out that day, is what
She
you're
did
saying?
not stand out.
Okay.
But look at her now, right?
Okay.
Would you pop your
She's
balloon now?
definitely beautiful.
Would you pop your balloon now?
The first impression's done.
Fine.
It's done, yeah.
Nah,
Okay.
the way he trying to climb that tree. I mean, but he taller. Yo, it's a match right there, bro. Yo, lock them two. Hell yeah, match it up.
So
Match it up, bro.
yeah, you definitely are in the red dress. Okay, we see you.
And I'm strong still too in the red dress too. I'm still strong in the red dress.
Okay.
Yeah. So as we saw, Serenity said right away, sassy, whatever it is. What did you guys think of, Serenity's segment?
I feel like the men were just too picky, just to be picky, just to pick.
I think all other men out there can relate to me. Look, you ain't do nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? You look great. You're respectful, like you said, and it can seem like from your mind space that you're intelligent. That's attractive. Like, I don't know what everybody else out there looking for, but if you're trying to settle down for real, like that's that. Like, yeah.
I think a lot of the men on there were just intimidated by you.
That's it.
When you have like a woman of your caliber and you have all your stuff together, and then you're going on a dating show and meeting men who maybe don't, or even maybe only have it halfway, they're like, maybe I shouldn't.
No, you see, this is the issue. Girls, listen. I want a man that's 6 feet and make 200 figure. Oh, that's because she just broke. She wants a man that got his shit together. It means she ain't got none of her shit together. Like, what the fuck are you saying? It's just preference. Niggas just got a type. She's not gonna be majority of a lot of men's type because she's so tall and has such an athletic background. You know the type of nigga she should be dating? Other males with like athletic backgrounds who are dating like cheerleaders and shit like that. It would be fine with a shorty like her.
So I feel like it was a protection thing.
Yeah, that lawnmower guy, I think that he was I would want to ask him. I said lawnmower guy, my bad, I'm sorry.
You see the disrespect? You see the disrespect, bro? The lawnmower guy. Who the fuck, I bet you he's either a landscaper or a gardener. What lawnmower guy? Like, I took this bitch, bro. She don't stay away from her, bro. Red flag.
Landscaper, excuse me. I wonder what he was really looking for him to say she seems too strong. That honestly offended me for you because as Black women, sometimes we naturally have toneness, and just because we have a toneness doesn't mean that we're not feminine. So I wonder what he was really meaning by that.
She's strong, nigga. What you mean? She looked like she could beat him up. He made exactly that. She looked like she could over his little ass, bro. He not wrong.
Well, he would have to be here to answer that, but I'm strong, but I'm soft. I am. I smell good too.
Period.
She do. She does indeed.
And to kind of go ahead and move on to who is known on the show as America's favorite bachelor. Terrence, we saw you on quite a few episodes. I think it's about 3 Pop the Balloon episodes. And, on there we saw that
I bet you it's cause he's short. Out of every reason he got popped, I bet you it was the fucking height. And watch nobody say nothing about those bitches.
You know, your balloon just kept getting on pop, but you never gave up. Like you always still had a smile on your face and everything. Let's go ahead and take a look at your journey on here.
Let's go.
All right, right on over here. Hello, welcome in. Right on over here. Hello.
Even these, look at this. Be nice, Mitty. If you ain't got nothing to say, don't say nothing at all.
Come in.
Because you're short.
It's just height, but you're very handsome, and I like your outfit. I picked you because you're the short.
I ain't gonna lie, he is looking fresh as a motherfucking dapper mom, bitch.
I just would like somebody a little bit more taller. I think it's the lips for me. I can't kiss him.
What's wrong with Ashley?
Nigga, do you see your teeth? You can't kiss nobody, bitch. You.
I think it's the lips for me. I can't kiss.
You ain't kissing nobody. You biting niggas.
Him.
What's wrong with Ashley?
Real quick.
Kiss him.
What's wrong with Ashley?
Real quick.
What?
So, Terrence, did it ever become like discouraging? Like every time, like
This
someone
bitch
come out,
look like
like
she
they
biting
pop
water.
on all those episodes you were on?
No, not really.
All four of them besides the overbite bitch, which is crazy talking about lips, which is fucking. You can't make this shit up. Comedy gold, bro. Comedy fucking gold. Other bitches, all four other bitches, 4 out of 5 bitches said because it's height. $20 if y'all dap me up, bro. Y'all owe me $20. Comment if you dap me up, you owe me $20, nigga. Right now, run me my shit.
Really, I would say like
My
for
shit,
me,
nigga.
like I didn't see none of them. Like I was like, I would marry her, for them that did pop my balloon. But another thing too, like I really not like big on hating people or wanting people to like. If they don't like me, that's fine. I still love you, still like you. I'm still, that's okay with me. So like whoever I do find, I'm gonna know that she really want me and she love me and I want. That's what I want, So nothing that don't want me, I don't want it. That don't want me, and I ain't big on forcing nothing. So that's how I
Gangster, nigga. Stand on your business, my boy.
feel about it.
There you go.
All right. So, how did you guys feel when watching Terrence's segment?
Hey, they were telling my boy height. I ain't gonna lie, okay? People be like, to each his own. You like what you like, but for me, I'm like a real person when it comes to like height or different shit like that. That shit really don't matter. Once I take the time to know you and I'm feeling you, then we gonna vibe. But they'll say how y'all feel.
Yeah, I'm not the spokesperson for all women, but I will say that growing up in my household, my mom, she's a stallion. She's about 5'11", and my dad was 5'5".
Okay.
So height was never a requirement for me, and I knew that you could be tall and you could be a bad person. You could be a lie, cheat, steal, drunk, all of the above. So I thought that you carried yourself very well. You look very sharp. Edge up is crispy. Okay, skin is clear, and I thought.
Hell yeah, bro. Brother got some nice ass fucking skin. I ain't gonna lie. I got some blemish. He got some nice skin.
It was unfortunate.
Real
And
talk.
then I had to live the same experience. So I know how you feel on a deeper level. Yeah.
And personally, I was somebody that in my episode, I was speaking on someone's height, but it was because he lied. But I didn't get a chance. He lied. I didn't get a chance to say that I like short kings. Actually, my very first person was a short king. Kai Sanat is a short king, and I'll definitely hop on. So I just want to make sure you know that you know.
Kai ain't touch you.
You already know. Yeah. And you're very handsome, beautiful locks. Yeah, beautiful skin.
Appreciate it.
If that's the case, why don't y'all go on a date? You feel me? If you already know, bitches talk shit. Yo, Terrence, you shot, homie.
Don't got it. Kai do.
He'd like to interject.
Okay,
So back to your point, right? No, yeah. I mean, this is what I was talking about the double standard. Wasn't nobody in the comments mad about that? But everybody was mad about what I said.
Because it was a me.
No, I'm talking about the height with serenity. Oh, right. They was on my helmet about that. But we get 3 episodes of this and nothing. Y'all ain't got nothing to say. So it's a hypocrisy, right? And that's kind of that drizzle that we talking about. Is like when y'all get it done to y'all really don't like it, but it's okay for me, but it's not okay for you, and that's not cool, right? Because
it's okay when they do it, but fuck them when I. But wait, what was it saying? It's okay when they do it, but it's a problem. But fuck them. You feel me?
Because like Serenity said, you can be a good person or you could be a bad person if you tall. You be a great person if you short, right? And that's the same thing. That's all men are saying. right? I don't know this dude, but I feel like he saves kittens. I don't know. Like, I feel like he wouldn't hurt a fly if he didn't have to, but he could still protect himself. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't try him. So, I mean, that's all I'm saying. Like, I don't think it's zesty to have preferences. And no, men get mad at women about, well, actually, we do get mad about that, about the preferences. But I mean, it got to go both ways. That's all I'm saying. It got to go both ways.
I think it also has to go back to not taking things too personally, because followers are going to do what followers do. That's why they're called followers. If one person says it, a lot of them are going to say it.
That's true.
Okay. Well,
I want to say, I feel like Terrence got it in the bag because I don't really think too much about it before she asked him about him being discouraged about coming on and people saying no, basically. The Bible says it's not for the swift or the strong, it's for the one who endures. And I see endurance all over him, so I feel like he got it in the bag. Yeah. Whoever he get, he gonna get him, and he gonna get somebody because he's enduring. For real.
Yeah. For sure. And he kept like a high spirit through all of it. You feel me? He even told a couple ladies, like, I still think you look good. Like, like, definitely an honorable dude. Definitely.
So obviously, we see in the comments, like, all the women are like, oh, Terrence, I wish you were in my state. Come to Atlanta, come wherever. I date you, all this stuff. Yeah. But I feel like in person, it's different. Like, for example, some of you ladies are on stage. Is Terrence your type? Is he someone that you would go for?
No.
Okay.
He's taller than me, so yeah, I would.
Okay. So Trinity, you said no. Why no? Why Trinity? Why did you say no?
Quick and strong too.
He's really sweet. Like, I feel like he's really sweet, and I just feel like I'm toxic, aggressive. I may be too aggressive, not intentionally, but that's just me. I'm a lioness.
Showing kindness. All right, so he's laid back. He's mellowed out. Oh, but he's too sweet now. He's a little. It's too sweet, right? But then let's say it was someone really aggressive, like the nigga, the scamming nigga, the plumber nigga, the nigga that was just fucked. The MTR they review about. He was on Pop the Balloon. He was short than one. Oh, you not qualified nigga. But with him, it was way too aggressive. It's just a little arrogant. What the fuck do y'all bitches really want, bro? I want a street nigga, but not a street nigga. I want a nigga that don't know how to read, but he knows how to read all the important shit. I want a nigga that love me and my body, but then but then I want him to also love me when I'm not in my body. Like, I want a man to love me as me, but also love me as a fly. Yeah, that kind of fucking hell, bro.
You just gotta look deeper. I can see it in your eyes.
Okay, so Taylor, you're saying Terrence is your type.
I definitely would tap in. I would tap into Terrence. Hey, Terrence. Like, but I gotta, I would definitely get to know you.
I personally think it's performative, to be quite honest with you, because it's easy for people to say, oh, I would do this, I would do that. But unless you're here in person, you're feeling a vibe. Like, it is totally okay to not be attracted to someone or not want to pursue someone, or someone could be attracted that's just not your cup of tea. So I think people hop on the internet and say, oh, they missing out, oh, they left, shoe look ugly anyway, or just talking about the person because they chose not to pursue Terrence. Like we've been talking about this whole time. People have their rights or their own preferences. Yeah. And I think it's very performative for people to get on the internet and say what they would do. So how about you fly your tail on here to Arizona and get you Terrence then? Okay.
They be missing out though.
And unless you gonna do that, mute.
Okay, just since we're on you. Come on, girl. So obviously, there's a word like it's thrown around a lot when it comes to you. Just you know what that word is?
Auntie.
Yep. I don't know why, but let's take a look at why they keep calling you auntie.
She's fine. She's fine. You look kind of like my auntie though. She's kind of like auntie. Okay. No disrespect, babe. No disrespect. My auntie's very beautiful.
Show me your auntie.
Huh?
Show me your auntie when we done.
I will. Most definitely will.
So, Jess, has anyone ever called you?
She looks tall. Hold on,
Show
I
me
ain't
your
think her
auntie.
body was like
No
that.
disrespect.
Damn, though.
My auntie's very beautiful.
Show me your auntie.
Huh?
Show me your auntie when we done.
I will. Most definitely will.
So, Jess, has anyone ever?
Why is it okay for bitches to be like, nah, you remind me of my cousin, you remind me of my little nephew, you remind me of my little beau, like that, but vice versa.
Called you auntie or all that stuff before you came on Pop the Balloon?
No, and I still ain't seen this auntie. So if you're watching this, please send a picture of your auntie to my DMs, please, because I want to see her.
Yeah, I'm not sure where they're getting up. Is anyone else getting auntie vibes from her?
I don't get auntie.
Oh, we getting fine.
I see a cousin.
But she
And I still ain't seen your cousin either.
Cousin.
I think it was just the dress.
No,
And don't even take that the wrong
You
way.
think it was what?
I think it was the dress.
The dress gave auntie to you?
I mean,
You think
so
she
hear me
dressed
out.
like auntie?
Hold on, wait. Hear me out. Maybe it's just the women in my family, but all my aunties and stuff, they love patterns. They love, and I just be looking at them. I'm like, yeah, you look good. And so you came on the show. I'm like, I see why they say auntie. But I feel like it's the dress.
But sis, your pants is patterns.
What? Hold on, wait.
Oh.
I never said patterns was an issue. I'm just saying that I think it's the dress. Because they always say like hair and clothes are like really your makeup. Like you can put full on face, but put on sweats and still look a certain way. So it's kind of like maybe it's just the dress and the hair.
The hair too?
I said maybe. I don't know. I'm just making
I'll
suggestions.
say it was the hair for me.
For me, it's the dress.
Not in this episode. The first one with the short hair, But today I didn't know who you was.
But let's also get something straight too. You are
She look hella
you are absolutely gorgeous. Like, you just, yeah, go ahead.
Yo, hey auntie. She doing later on? Might slide me a little some of that neon. I bet I'll cook, girl.
Okay.
That booty.
You know, every time I get so keep being made.
Oh, God.
That booty fat.
What fine auntie that is?
See, look, she ready to fight. She ready to fight.
Where you at?
Well, I just want to say this about the whole 18 comments. Honestly, I think it's old and it's lazy. I don't give auntie. And I talked about this before. Why is it that women who consider themselves to be curvier, why is it that we get labeled auntie, cousin, and X, Y, and Z?
What it had nothing to do with your curves, mama? You ain't got no auntie curves. You just give up auntie vibe. But I dick down an auntie. Shit, I dick down a mama. I dick down a badass granny. Ain't nothing but a goddamn title, mama.
Z. I don't give that. If you come on my page talking about I'm auntie, block. Period. I don't give auntie. Okay. There you go. And you said cousin as well. You throw cousin as well. Okay. And then too, I just want to say this too. Please stop confusing comedic humor, personality with somebody who's old. I prefaced this before. As it relates to personality, it would be similar to like a Tabitha Brown or something like that. But just don't give auntie. So please stop it. Actually, I did get that dress. It was sent to me from Shein. So I'm just saying I don't know too many aunties who wear dresses like that or bodycon dresses. But I'm just saying, y'all, it's real old and it's lazy. Let it go. I don't give auntie and I'm fine as hell. Period.
Nobody said you wasn't fine as hell, mama. Damn, she took that a little to the heart. Yo, chill. Nobody better call. Yo, guys, if y'all ever fucking her, bro. Y'all know what the Bronco is? Nah, I'm gonna put y'all on. So I found this off from Dexter. I tried it out, bro. But don't if this is a girl that you like, this is what you do on a one night stand. Like, let's say the girl's name is Jessica type shit, right? You meet her, y'all about to do y'all thing. You and dogs, how you gonna have you be like, oh, Erica, that shit feel amazing. Like, bitch, I'm Jessica. That you try to get off this whole thing. You try to hold it off for as long as you can. You try to hold on for as long as you can until you bitch yourself. Talk about mommy, Jessica. Whoever's fucking her, bro, call her goddamn. Auntie, this shit feel amazing. That shit sound weird. Don't say auntie. You go find a way to call her auntie in sex without having it sound weird. You feel me? And let's see what people just hold on for dear life. Like
damn straight.
Okay, I want to know. So sometimes I'll call women that I respect, like not I don't know your age or anything like that, but just for the auntie comment to.
How old is she?
See if you can find any respect towards it because it seems like you find it disrespectful. I'll call women that I look at that I respect like my mom, but our relationship is like a sister, auntie. If I respect you in those regards, regardless of your age, it's a respect thing. So could you find respect in the auntie comment or is that completely disrespectful?
No, because at the end of the day, it still boiled down to a certain look and a certain persona. And I'm not too sure if you all are familiar with Jackie, Anna, however you say her name, but people felt the same vibe from her and they came on her page calling her auntie. And respectfully, she's blocking everybody who calls her auntie. So sister, if you watching this, I completely understand. It would be the equivalent to somebody calling you, hey, chocolate, hey, you know what I mean? Like, hey, skinny girl, or hey, little Chad, you know what I mean? Like,
what? It's offensive to call a chocolate girl, hey chocolate. Good as hell. Come over here. Come over here. Yeah, come melt that chocolate Molly, girl. Yeah. How is that offensive?
That's the kind of vibe that it gives.
Hey skinny. How the fuck does auntie equate to hey skinny girl? So you're saying aunties aren't skinny?
So unless you've been on it. Flip side of that, wouldn't you feel a way if I came at you like, hey, my little chocolate baby? You know what I mean? Especially
I love that. Like, I love.
Like, why is that an issue? Like, what I'm saying? Hey, my little chocolate baby. Hey, my little Hershey kiss. My little caramel milkshake. You look like, what's wrong with that?
But like, I mean, this is a whole nother topic.
That's a term of
day.
endearment for me. So like, auntie is a term of endearment for me. Hey, little chocolate baby, I love when a black woman you come call me baby. Hey, TT,
I totally agree with you.
I think
but
for her, it's that they're saying it like an
women.
insult. Thank you. And then, like, respectfully, there's a lot of discrepancies, and we get this is a whole nother topic for a whole nother day as it relates to colorism in the Black community. But it would be the equivalent of somebody calling you a name that is derogatory toward people who are chocolate.
Whoopi Goldberg.
So that's the vibe that it gives.
Calling somebody an auntie is the same as calling somebody a nigger. It's like people trying to say obese is a fucking is a slur now. Not TikTok is trying to say that the word obese, Mike. The word obese in the medical motherfucking dictionary. The clinically challenged health condition that obesity is now to be looked to as a slur. Now this auntie here is saying that auntie should be looked to as a slur. What the fuck? They really said obesity should be held in the same standards as calling a black person a nigger. How much are we gonna downplay the word Negro, bro? You're comparing obesity to Negro? A medically fucking society.
If calling me auntie is not a compliment, if you respect me, say that. But don't give me no backhanded compliment about calling me no auntie.
I don't think you gotta worry.
I understand what you mean.
And then men, like coming from a man,
because
too,
somebody's
that's
still
what
gonna
it
find a
is.
way to call me auntie in the comments, but it's okay.
But you stood your ground, Jess, and we love it.
And we'll.
All right. So on this upcoming
Never
clip,
mind.
it was probably one of the most.
I ain't trying to fuck auntie no more. If she like that over the word auntie and she's this hard about it and not trying to see nobody else's perspective, that she a red flag. Nope, I don't want you on.
Most analyzed and talked about, discussed, snip, cut up, whatever you want to call over TikTok, Instagram, scene of season 1. So let's take a look at what scene that was.
Yeah, you're very gorgeous though, but I don't like that you put the fake flower in your vest trying to make it look better than what it was.
Yeah.
I don't like that you brought a fake briefcase. There's probably nothing in there, and it's also
Is that her?
halfway open. You should probably close it.
Bro, who is this bitch? If that's her, nah, that's not her. It's different tattoos. But this bitch, I wanted to draw her shit, bro.
Also, I don't like that the fact that you put your hat.
But ain't nobody they fucking with her.
What would be
Why do you have
considered
the
a
hat
fake briefcase though?
Fake
I mean,
briefcase
the hair
is
done.
something-
It's done. It's
So
done.
why
dog.
didn't you show your hair?
That's what I wanted to do today.
I understand. I just want to see your hair though.
I get it. You feel me? I've dealt with, you feel me, Chicago women most of my life. You okay? You feel me? Me and your brother probably sound alike because we done been through the same struggles.
And
You
she
feel
saw,
me?
and she called because they clipped it out. You remind me of my little brother. Like that's way more rude than calling somebody an auntie. At least to me. Or if that's okay, why the fuck?
But I could respect that. I just wanted to know what you was
See
thinking
how
about.
you
That's
took
all
me?
that was.
It's just weird talking
no,
to my little brother. So
No problem. You can't say little. We the same age, darling. Let's be respectful.
you sound like him though.
That's
So
because we
talking-
from the same place. So you don't like
No,
you don't
it's
like
not.
people from
No, but you see, she's coming at a way from a disrespectful ass way. The other nigga that called her auntie was so you can't compare the two.
your hometown.
I never said
and
that.
that's respectful. I can respect
I just
that.
want a man with a higher vocabulary,
Okay.
which you don't have on your day-to-day speak.
Day-to-day.
The irony.
Let's start with Daryl.
Fucking
So
insane, bro.
Daryl, after watching that and kind of like in that moment, were you shocked at how you felt like she was coming at you or whatever it may have been?
I can't say shocked because I've been through a lot of trials and tribulations. I've been tested in ways I wouldn't expect it, and I almost felt like I was, I don't know, like if I come on there and I tell you I'm from Chicago and I got a couple drinks and you tell me that you from the same place, it's almost like you saying something like that to trick me up at my spot. Because everybody who from where I'm from and know people where I'm from, you just don't talk to them a certain way because people will give you what you're looking for, and I'm just extremely proud of myself. Always. I go back and look at the clip sometimes because that is growth. That ain't the man that I've always been.
Okay. Yeah, and a lot of people were, commending
Nigga,
you
you
on
did
that.
nothing, bro. You did nothing wrong, Slime. You got nothing to grow from in that clip. You handled yourself immaculately, my boy. You handle yourself better than I myself. All fucking power to you, bro. You ain't got nothing. If, bro, that's a video you should be fucking proud of. Facts.
It seems like you took it pretty well. You didn't, raise your voice, get upset. And a lot of people were, commending you on that. It seems like you took it pretty well. You didn't, raise your voice, get upset, anything like that. You just, let her know how you felt, express yourself, and yeah.
Yeah.
And then so Rizoma, how, I guess I want to say during that situation,
of course,
it seems like you were just like, all right, I'm thinking of everything. I'm gonna fire at this guy. I'm gonna say it all at once. Like, what was going through your mind in that moment?
So I guess I should just kind of give you all my thought process because I feel like a lot of people are
we don't give a fuck.
And everything like that. Which I can tell.
Your thought process, she gonna try to change everything around because she see how bad it made her look in the limelight. But nah, the what you see in the clip is who the fuck she is. Don't whatever she gonna say.
I don't understand why they saw it that way. For me, it was more so like a correction. So you clearly came onto the show, you were playing a role, right? And this is my thought process. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna pop my balloon right away. But he came on sneakers, joggers, briefcase, sweater, trucker hat, and then a fake flower. And I was like, okay. Kept analyzing. He was in front of me. I saw that the zipper was in the back of the briefcase. I was like, oh, it's open. There's nothing in there. And I was like, okay.
Bitch, do you not know that there's 2 ways to open a briefcase? Like, there's mad different compartments to a briefcase. You probably never held a briefcase before.
I was like, so if you're gonna play a role, at least play it correctly, right? But it was almost like you half-assed it. And then if you're not playing a role and that's really who you are, then it's like, okay, can't be upset. Bottom line is, I analyzed the entire situation. I saw a bunch of things that I didn't like. And then it was like, please don't get upset about this. But me and my friends made a drinking game of it. And we wanted to see how many times he said, you feel me? We couldn't even take shots. We had to have a regular drink because we couldn't do it. And so when I mentioned the higher vocabulary, I do want to apologize for that because people kind of saw it as oh, you're being rude. You're saying he's stupid.
You just said you made a drinking game out of it, bro. He's from Chicago. It's how he talks, but that does not mean that indicative to his intellectual level, bro. That
I was like, no, not at all. It's just, personally, I feel like if he was going to go on a date with someone, whether that was nerves or not, I couldn't imagine him being nervous on a date and we're talking, he says it over and over and over. It's like,
So you saying the whole higher vocabulary was for him saying, you feel me?
Yeah, it wasn't oh, you don't know how to speak or anything, which is why I say I wish I would explain myself more.
So a nigga could have been saying some of the biggest words, but just because he ended every sentence with "you feel me," it's an issue. Copy.
I couldn't imagine us being on a date and then him saying it over and over due to nerves, and I'm just looking at him with disgust or looking at him annoyed. And it's that's not fair. You deserve to be with someone who's oh, he's nervous. That's cute. Even though he's saying you feel me, I still find it cute. I wouldn't find that cute. So it's kind of it was more like a protective thing. I'm just giving you a correction. If you're gonna play a role, play it right. And you're just not my type. But you're gorgeous though, and I said that. Nothing wrong with it.
When you choose to correct someone and then you yourself fail in your conveyance of your sentence, what does that look like to you?
Well, yeah, I messed up, which is fine. And I'm sure everyone saw it as
The term correct almost bothered me a little bit because as if what I'm presenting as myself is something wrong.
Right.
As if you could have just said there's something that you don't like, but you even do it today. You take every single shot that you possibly can at everything about me. And it's you didn't highlight every other gentleman as that such. What about me that you see that you just want to take every pick at every problem that you could possibly see?
It wasn't like that.
But
that's exactly what it was.
So I watched your full episode. So I seen how other guys spoke to you, how you spoke to other guys, and you feel me? I don't think that was one perfect man that you seen on the show, but you decide to speak on every little thing about this one man. So I feel like it's corny because you keep constantly trying to reach out to me after the show. So I honestly feel
No, I did not.
you try to play this kind. It's corny because you attacking me as a person. That's who I am, bro. I came on the show. It's who I am, and you telling me that everything about me you don't like. But then outside of the show, you want to have a conversation or a hug or smile in my face or hey Daryl or it's a us. It ain't no us thing. The only reason why me and you had a viral clip is because I handle myself well. I very well could have been looked at as a sassy or an evil man if I would have gave you the response that you deserved. But I gave you what I felt like it needed to be presented because a lot of young men get tricked out of their spot dealing with young women like yourself. And I don't want to be the crash out example. I want an example that no matter what, you could still be able to hold yourself in a certain type of light.
No, that's fine. I guess for me, it was more so The moment you walked out, I felt as if like, because I felt like you were playing a role, which you later on came out and said you did lie about certain things, which means you were playing a role. You already disrespected, hold on. You
What did he say that he lied about?
already disrespected all the women on there because now we can't even make a genuine decision based off of the information you gave us.
Oh, so now it was all the women.
What's the role? What's the role that I played?
I don't know. That's what I was trying to figure out. That's why I mentioned the
I'm saying,
briefcase and everything.
when I came on the show and I spoke my truth, everything that I told you guys was the truth about me. I was asked a question about space from one young lady. Anything that I said to you all that I presented, this is me. This is Daryl. I have a briefcase. What is fake or a lie about having a briefcase? I seen a flower at the store on some slick gentleman stuff. Whoever I was going, if I did like win with somebody, I was gonna take a flower off and present it to her. Like I think about little cute things like that. Like you feel me? So what is fake? Like what's the character that got presented on the show?
On some Eric shit, can I interject? Because I made a comment. And like I remember, like we had a little back and forth.
We did have a back and forth. I'm gonna speak on that as well.
Let me hold on.
You made a comment saying that Rizoma was right.
No, so before, because I want to set it up, because when I first watched that episode, that really affected me on the behalf of him, because I was like, dang, she really went in on him. You did on that follow up. You verbally said that you lied, and that's where I was like, man, like I was really for you. You know what I'm saying?
So what was Rizoma right about? That's what.
So where I was coming from. And that's a good question.
Because Rizoma spoke about my presentation.
Yeah.
Like what I was wearing, how it was, just like how all the men spoke about your
But what's the lie though? I want to know this lie.
presentation. And it's odd for me because when I watched your episode, I supported your content. I went to your page. I reacted to it on my TikTok. And I don't know.
There was no tags. There was no follows. I did not see that support. I didn't hear it.
It seemed as though like you're a content creator, like with what you have going on.
No, I'm a photographer.
You're a photographer. So your Instagram is a business, right? It's a monetized situation. So me putting that in front of the 44,000 followers that I have on TikTok and saying like, y'all should support her. They came at this black woman for wearing a hat.
I never saw no support.
Ma'am, it's not for you to see. I'm letting you listen. I didn't do it.
But if you're going to claim that,
things. How
is that authentic? If you,
let him finish, Taylor. Hold on.
I'm just letting you know what actually happened. I'm on my platform telling people that they should look at your platform because I don't like how the men treated you. And then you went under there and you said Rizoma was right about attacking.
That's not what I said.
You said maybe Rizoma was right. So what is she right about attacking my visible appearance like the men attacked you? So the men was right about you? So
in a way, I kind of see how you manipulate situations. And why I say that is because somebody said, how I see that is if you were going to support me, there was no tag on that. And yeah, that like being someone in the same position, and that's how I can recognize it. And this is a healing moment. Like I want to get on the same page.
But why does it matter if he tagged you or not? Listen, if I go and donate $1 million to charity and I don't record it and post this shit, does that mean that I did $1 million to charity? You could go to the charity and ask for them, and they'll be like, yes, so and so donated $1 million. Now you could maybe he didn't tag you because he didn't fucking forget. He forgot he don't do that shit. He only got 44K followers. Maybe he new to this shit, bro. I say only, or maybe he new to this shit. But that doesn't change the fact that he still has the video on his page saying, hey, go check out Shorty's content, bro. That doesn't change that fact.
I have to show you I'm supporting you for you to feel like.
Well, I mean, you said you were supporting me, but to me, I didn't. All I was seeing was that I'm 60. I'm not 28. I'm Willy Wonka. I'm
But listen, if I do it like, hey yo, if I hit you up in your DM, hey yo, come on my TikTok. I just shouted you out.
That would have been a bridge
point. Me wanting to thank you from you. I supported you on my platform
regardless
because it didn't matter if you see it or not. I want my people to go support a black woman who say that she in a hat business, she do photography, and I'm trying to be a model. So
But how in a way, no, I'm gonna stand strong as a woman who wants to. Like I'm saying.
I told you, bro. She don't listen like that. She still got a hat on.
I want to connect with you, and I want to build a bridge of understanding right now. Personally, I didn't feel supported, but I could say I do get you because on the YouTube video, I did say something to Rizoma like, dang girl, like, and you didn't see that. And that's where I could take accountability with that. So I didn't know that you supported me. Where I was coming from with Rizoma is I think that in this type of setting, there is something that people who are behind the screen don't have, which is the vibe and the feel. And I feel like maybe Rizoma was coming from a place of like, yeah, she was saying all that, and I'm not saying what she was saying all the way was right.
But that's what you said on that's what
I'm saying that I'm trying to give you the perspective of why I was saying maybe she was right, and I think it was maybe her discernment because then as I stood for you and I did say something and then you openly said you were lying, I was like, oh, like, dang, I was supporting someone who was being deceptive, and maybe that's what she was picking up on. And so that's why I was saying maybe Rizoma was right.
Let's not do the maybes, darling. Rizoma spoke to me about how I spoke and the clothes that I was wearing. You said on social media Rizoma was right. What was
I said
Rizoma right about?
Maybe she was right to
Because you want to
discern.
be,
So
even though you might have like, because of what you seen watching the TV show, you might have wanted me to be something in your imagination, and
No,
I
I
understand
was-
that. But when I came on and I told my truth, I never lied about my truth. When I was asked a question, I didn't answer the question all the way authentically as I should have. I understand if Rizoma has said something like, you feel me, like, I feel like you up here
He said it twice so far.
faking, or you up here lying to us, and then you up on social media saying Rizoma is right. Rizoma came at the way that I talk and the way that I had dressed, just like the dudes came at the way that you dress. So I feel like that's corny for you to say maybe Rizoma was right, ha ha ha. And then when I say my response is, I support your business and I think you're a beautiful black woman. I don't like how you was treated on the show. Why would you hype somebody else being evil when people was evil to you on the show? You still trying to stay on the Rizoma was right. I ain't see that you supported me. Like, I had to block you. I wasn't finna go back and forth with you.
All right, let's hear from somebody else. Jess?
I just want to speak on this very briefly. I think where you two are getting confused is that we're comparing apples to oranges. What he's saying is that this particular situation was separate outside of the situation that y'all are trying to claim that he lied about. So I completely get where you're coming from, Humblehood or Daryl. So I just want to acknowledge that. This is something also that I do want to acknowledge as a woman, because I can only speak for women because I'm a woman. As it relates to men and how much they value respect, when we talk about correction, we have to talk about intent versus impact. And with that being said, you have to be careful with what you say and how you say it. So although you may have felt that way, the way your words landed, he wasn't going to be in a space to receive that. So I just want to acknowledge that as women, we have to do better at talking to men with respect, and we have to do better at how we deliver messages, because you have the ability to either build this man up or tear him right back down. And we are
I'm telling you, bro. Nah, bro. Because the auntie
already know the struggles that black men go through. So I just want to acknowledge that on your end, Humblehood, because I completely get where you're coming from. And this isn't me taking no side or the other. And respectfully, I do agree that he supported you. I don't feel like he owed you that tag either, because I agree it made it that much more authentic, because I'm effing with you. And you don't even know it for real.
Behind the scenes.
That's what I'm saying. That's the equivalent
I'm
to
low-key calling Mug sassy for talking about her hat and everything. I'm on her side.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
Yeah.
Erica, I do. Like, and then she going that time
So
out.
respectfully, I just wanted to let you know I acknowledge what you're saying, and I get your perspective in its totality, and that we got to do better and be careful how you speak to people.
Yeah, just be good. Try to be as decent as you possibly can. You never know.
All right, cool.
Just don't lie on my name.
All right, let's move on to our next
Show
topic.
your DM right now.
Go ahead. I would love for you to do so. I sent you one message and I said congrats, and I hope
That's
you get
reaching
all
out to me outside of the show.
Yeah, you said I kept reaching out to you though when I
You
did
can.
it.
You on my Instagram and my TikTok. That's two different platforms.
TikTok, I don't even
When I
have
came in
TikTok.
today, you ran up on Daryl Hugs.
Well,
Like,
yeah, because there's no bad blood. If you
Is
feel
it-
some
but-
type of
but
way
I'm
towards
saying
me,
the-
then say that so then I don't speak to you.
but ma'am.
It's all right. Let's leave it at that. Let's move on. Okay, so to get this ball rolling, Trinity, on your segment, seems like you had a little bit of something to say about truck drivers. So let's go ahead and
Truck drivers make bread. I don't know what the fuck niggas talking about. Truck drivers make bread.
take a look
I don't
at
care
that
what nobody
clip.
say. Them niggas make bread.
Okay, let's start over here. Why do we end up popping Tony's?
That was kind of boring. There wasn't nothing like more.
Wait, what was
I just drive trucks.
I mean, you asked what I do. That's what I do.
Okay. So did you want to elaborate a little bit on what you meant by that?
He didn't sell himself. I had options, many options that didn't pop their balloon, and he didn't sell himself. He was just a truck driver, and that's it. So it was kind of boring. The response was boring. The occupation for me and my lifestyle, boring. It was never a question of if I knew how much truck drivers make, because I don't really care. This is a partnership. I'm a creative. The first thing I said when I came on, I like all things that put me into my creativity. How creative can you be just driving the route?
Do you know the amount of shit that you see just driving around? You're traveling the fucking world. He probably seen more shit in his lifetime than you did in all whatever bullshit you see. So the lack of shit like that, it shows how narrow minded like her ass is, bro.
Does it seem like you're
But does
creative?
what he does change the possibility that he could still be
We're
a
building a
creative?
life together. This is a partnership.
Right.
So if you feel like you're most valuable driving the truck, maybe you might not be the partner to build the life that I'm trying to build.
He doesn't feel that way. He's just answering the question that you asked very straightforwardly. What do you do? I'm a truck driver.
So I feel like that might not fit my partnership.
What fits your partnership?
A creative, because I'm a
An
creative.
example of like a job that the person would have that you would find to be suitable for you.
I like things that are artistic and not even just artistic.
An example of the job, like an example of a job.
Yes.
It's not really.
She don't know. Son.
The job is not the problem. The person was the problem. So a truck driver would not be a problem if he was a truck driver that had the mindset of an entrepreneur.
But you don't know the mindset. You're just meeting him. This is the first question.
All I know.
Exactly. Oh, you asked them what do you do for work? I drive trucks. I drive trucks and go to different cities, different routes, and some the horn, I make a call on the radio. I be beat all like what do you expect, bitch?
All you gave me is you drive trucks. That's all I know.
But that was the answer to the question.
That's all you. Okay, so there were other men up there. Many men gave different answers, but what they do, and they sold themselves a little bit more. You were up there to sell yourself.
Right.
You did not sell yourself as well as the other men. Somebody had to go.
So what would be a suitable answer? Like what's an example?
No, there's no suitable answer. The truth is the suitable answer. I'm picking through my options, and from the options, just the truck driver and nothing else, not the pick.
So you wanted him to be like, I'm a truck driver and I do this. Is that what you were kind of looking for?
No, I just expected the truth. And the truth was just not the truth that was compatible with me.
Can I ask you a question? How old are you?
I'm 23.
I figured.
There we go.
Here we go. Hear me out. At this big age of 31, not 50, I just want to clear that out. Things change when you get a lot older.
31.
I ain't gonna hold you. You got me tired in the booty hole up here. Because do you know how many good men are truck drivers?
Yeah.
To hear you say that.
There's nothing wrong with a good man being a truck driver. It's just that of my options that I have to pick from, the one that I was attracted to the least was the one that just said truck driver and gave no context description or nothing else.
And I feel like she has the right to say that.
But hear me out though. Respectfully, I could see why men be frustrated because I'm ready to pull my hair out because you did not give a concise answer. They asked you 15 million times, can you give me an example of a job? And you answered it every which way but the question.
There's no ideal specific job. It's the person. Your job can change at any moment. And the person that gave the answer, so you couldn't even give me creativity in your answer.
Men, she does not speak for all women. I think with time and age and maturity, because that's how old people say mature, she'll get it. But at this big age, if you're gonna miss out on a good man because he drives a truck, and then respectfully, men are very direct. So if you want a question to be asked, or if you want a specific answer, then you need to frame your question that way.
If you want to get picked, sell yourself a little bit better.
No, I understand. I'm not a man, but just from what I've experienced with men, and y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, y'all are very direct. So if you want a certain answer, you need to ask it a certain way. And when you say something as vague as that, you're not going to reap the response that you're wanting.
She could have been like, if she really wanted to test the creativity, what do you do for work and why did you choose that profession? I'm a truck driver. The reason I chose to drive trucks because it helps me. Like, I really don't get out much in my personal time, and I wanted to change that. So when I'm on the road, I get to see all this type of other shit that I would really never see on my day-to-day or really probably know about. I'll know, like, if a question like that is open-ended, he could give so much. But what do you do? I'm a truck driver. What's the issue?
I will say you are doing yourself a disservice. And you could potentially be missing out on a whole bunch of men because he could be a creative and the man could have 2 cents to his name. He could be a truck driver and have about $50,000 in the bank. So I would just say I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt because you still are young and you have a lot of learning to do.
So the cash determines the value of the man?
No, but as it relates to occupation, that's what you're implying. That I want a man who could be an entrepreneur. Entrepreneur implies that he has a certain amount of capital.
Mindset then.
Hear me out though.
I feel like we've been hearing you out, and on her end, as a 23-year-old, if that doesn't comply with what she wants to engage with, and maybe she might not feel engaged with somebody.
Of course, the bitch that's still wearing the hat is gonna agree with the
who's
bitch.
older or who's doing that, then she has the right to just say, hey, that just was a little bit too boring for me.
And you sat here earlier and said that everyone deserves to have their own preference, and I prefer a man that I can partner with as a creative and create the life that we're going to create and build together.
This is my qualm with this, right? You don't got no plan. Like, you're not giving us nothing concise to go off.
None of you guys are the men in
Hold on. I have not
question.
talked this whole time, and you're gonna cut me off. So you can't effectively talk and listen at the same time. So that means
you can't multitask.
Everybody says that who don't listen.
Go ahead, Jay. We're hearing you.
Everybody say that who listen bars. Everybody say that who listens to reply and not understand.
Facts.
Right? So you don't have a plan. Like if I'm trying to court you, if I'm trying to date you, what does a creative look like? Because I have a lot of creative minds. I do Uber and Lyft. I have so many conversations with so many people. I could put a video up here. We could have a podcast, a vlog. So yeah, we could do a creative thing like that. You could roll with me. You know what I'm saying? And then
I just want to add.
So I just need some kind of, as men, we need a platform. Now, if you're not feeling them, say that.
That was it. I wasn't feeling it.
But you never said that. So if you had came out and said, you know what, you were kind of bland when you said that.
You were boring. I said that.
Exactly. So it's not the truck driving. It's just, you know what, I would have it.
If you watched the whole episode and not just the edited clip, you would see that I said with no context.
I'm going off what you just said right now.
I said with no context and nothing else.
I'm going off what you just said right now. I'm going off what you said. You said, I want somebody who I could create with.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you didn't give no context for that.
I'm not gonna specifically speak on like the create part. I do want to say, if she is starting from the beginning of the line and she asks, "What do you do?" and every man states some of their hobbies as well as their profession, and then she gets to one guy and he said, "I just drive trucks," I don't think it's that wrong for her to say that's boring, because it's not like she didn't have other examples to go off of. So I see what everybody's saying, like, and I actually know the young lady, so I get what she means by creativity. Like, she wants her mind to be expanded. You feel me? And
there's not much thinking being done when you're driving. I mean, well, not much creativity. You can think.
I won't say that
much.
because you on a route. It's truck driving is a very serious and it's a creative job. But I'm just saying, and like on your behalf, because truck driving is creative. I'm just saying, if everybody else say they do this, and that, and then one just say, "I just drive trucks," I don't think it's that bad to be like, "Oh, that's all." That's
I wanted to add about what she was trying to talk to you about. It wasn't trying to like come for you. It's just because she's older, she's just trying to drop a jewel in the sense that they say. It's not an attack. It's just saying maybe if you, because I get what you're saying, right? It's boring, right? But we're on the show and different. That could be more to him. So your response is very important. The words
with that response, I didn't even want to figure out what more was to you.
Yeah, I'm not speaking on that. Everybody will come for you on the internet no matter what you say. But you individually, your response, that's what she was getting at. It may block it from a real good man there just because you think that he's boring, you know? He could have been a whole creative.
A man that knows he's more than a truck driver will understand.
Everyone.
Bro, the question is, what is your...
These gentlemen sold themselves. I watched every episode. All of us sold ourselves. All he said was truck driving, bro. I know about you a little bit from the show. I know about you a little bit from the show. I know about you, and I spoke on
I'm not speaking on that. I'm speaking on what she was saying, referencing to her, as far as finding somebody that could be that, because you can't judge a book by its cover. You know what I'm saying? It's just that simple.
Last thing on my end, I just want to say, like, not everybody's on the same track, and I think that's where I'm coming in to defend, because I'm just like, you know, she's 23. Your strategy, you might be thinking about marriage. She might just be, you know, wanting to continue. And I didn't watch her. I didn't watch her.
I'm getting married. I'm talking about building a life. I'm thinking about marriage.
Okay.
Oh, it was. Well, basically, I'm saying it was love. It wasn't no attack. She was looking out. You know, like
you can be entitled to your own standards, but preferences. Example, standard would be I don't allow men who cheat. Preference, I need a man who's 6 feet. Y'all do the math. I don't got nothing else to say about that. And I'm interested to see what the folks gonna say when they see this. It's not the same.
All my life, my opinion has held a lot of weight. So all it is my opinion, and everybody's letting it hold as much weight as it obviously does. And I'm not gonna be with that man. He was boring. I said what I said. You ain't driving the truck around here. So park the whip or flip it somewhere else, because it's boring. I'm over it. The conversation is still boring. The men are still gonna come that are not boring and are creative, because I'm gonna create some beautiful things and they're gonna come creative with me.
Okay. Our next topic that we're going to go over is actually one of our couples that ended up matching on the show, and their catch-up was one of the most talked about catch-ups. Let's go ahead and see why. Let's take a look.
I believe that we had kind of like went over like what the ideal first date would be in the episode. On episode 4.
If you were to go ahead and take her out on a date, where would you take her? What would be your first date?
To be honest, it's like a rooftop. I'm big on like sunset type of views, but it's a nice restaurant. I believe it's called like Pomela or something like that. They got like nice fire pits, and the food there is really nice. So, type of vibe.
Did you guys go to a rooftop?
We did not go to a rooftop. No.
Okay. So what was the first date? Where'd you guys end up going?
So we went to a movie. He turns up the music on a Bluetooth speaker that's sitting in the middle console of where we are. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
A Bluetooth speaker, a big box Bluetooth speaker.
You know what I'm
big
saying?
one.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
The real big
You know
one.
what I'm saying?
Like, don't try to do me. Like, it was AMC theater. We had chicken strips that was warmed up in a microwave. Like, and I'm not trying to be funny. I have no issues with eating chicken strips. That's not the point. My point is,
my fault you chose chicken strips. Now see that shit. I told you.
The fact that she's saying that it was uncomfortable or wasn't what she expected, that was the time for her to make her exit, right? But what she chose to do. Sit and watch that movie. Sit and eat the chicken tenders. Okay, then. Let's be real, right? That's what you said. Let's be real, right? Okay, now.
Let's be real, right?
Let's talk about it.
So it's my first question. You got this stereo fixed yet?
Nah. Listen, I ain't got to fix that. Ain't bothering me. I am who I am. You fuck with her, you know.
Okay. And then I think the question that was coming up a lot was like a rooftop. Isn't that just a restaurant? Like, what did scheduling have to do with going to a rooftop?
So that was the biggest thing for me. Like, I ain't gonna lie, because I thought, like, in the question that you asked, how you phrased it, I thought that you said, like, where I typically like to take other females. I see now that you said where I like to take her. And it's still typically, because I didn't say I was gonna take her there. But rooftop became the issue because of, one, transportation and time. Like, I tried to go to, I don't forget the name of the rooftop, but also I mentioned Pamela. That's not even a rooftop, it's just a nicer restaurant. I tried both of those before we came to an agreement on AMC. Like, you know, she didn't have a problem with it. When we were one-on-one, the stuff she was telling me was totally different than the stuff in the interview, you know what I'm saying? So I know a bunch of people that go to AMC, you know what I'm saying? I didn't choose them chicken strips, she did. I chose something better, so that's
So
all
is
right.
it like the time slots, they didn't have reservation spots? Or I guess I'm trying to understand what was preventing you guys from going to a restaurant.
It's basically her availability. Like, she lives across town, a good 30-minute commute, but it was more than 30 minutes. I'll just put it at 30 minutes, but I'm picking her up. I don't mind, but I'm not going to just work around her time. I'm a man. I have a bunch of stuff that I'm involved in that I'm doing, and I'm going to communicate it. So if I feel like you're not trying to meet me halfway, we're just going to make it, it's going to make it work. It's going to be what it is. Like, I'm not going to stress about it. And that's, you know, I'm going to be real during the interaction, one-on-one.
Okay. So the movies was like near her, I'm guessing? You said she's a little bit further away, so it was just...
Yeah, it was definitely on her side, because we ain't finna come to her side and then go back to a different side. Okay? Okay. But yeah, it was just more convenient an overall view for as far as time and just different stuff that she's doing. She's in photography. She does different stuff as far as with school, dropping, like with kids, you know. So we try to make it work, you know. So.
Yeah. And I don't know if all the matches that came after you got like a rolling joke going on, but it seems like everybody's going to rooftop now after they match.
Hey, because what's up with that, man? Like, did we set the tone or something like that?
You didn't even go.
Still,
Damn.
talked about it. It can still be a tone set. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't my fault we ain't go. So what's your point?
Okay.
And
so to open up to everyone else, like, how do you guys think,
little butthurt
you know, from what you
about
saw from the catch up, do you think she was wrong for coming out and saying those things on about the date?
No, and respectfully, if you're going to take a woman on a first date, a movies would not be the first thing to do. You want to do something interactive. Y'all can have some dialogue. Yeah. I got to side with my good sis on this one because ain't no way. A movie date is something you do when you're established or you've been on a couple dates. And chicken tender, sir, if he wanted to, he would, to an extent. If you really want to take her to that rooftop, you could have.
Did you order for her? Thank you. Like, you know, she ordered talking about you're out there for her, but she ain't share how we had to freaking like make a whole plan.
He said he didn't want to, so he didn't.
I mean, if
she said she wasn't.
Listen, if she ain't at the party, then that's it. If she ain't rooftop, that's what she ain't rooftop. Is this that?
I'm just say I appreciate your effort.
Okay.
How you gonna say men pursue then say, well, she can't meet me halfway? Like
she didn't.
Because it's preference at the end of the day. That's what we've been talking about all the whole episode. That's your preference. When you responded just now, that was your preference. That was her preference. She should have stated that as soon as she opened the door and see my Bluetooth speakers. It's that simple. Because
she gave you a chance.
No, give me a chance.
Yes,
but then one-on-one, if we're talking a certain way, and we get an interview, and you're trying to embarrass me, like, what is that? No, she was trying to. It didn't work.
During that?
Just that's the only thing that she tried to talk about my speaker, right? She tried to embarrass me. I mean, there's other shit she said too that I'm not even gonna comment on. She came for me in a lot of different things, right? But the Bluetooth speaker was the one thing. Like, yeah, I had this shit in my car. I'm being real.
You know,
I put up with it. You know.
In your interview, you said everything and kept it so real, and you gave reasons why you had the Bluetooth speaker. You gave the backstory for everything. You still went to her side. You still did everything that you could.
Paid for the date, everything. She didn't pay for nothing, y'all, at all.
And dudes is trying to go 50-50 now. You didn't even say that. So I mean, I appreciate your effort.
So anyone have any final words, any final thoughts?
I'd say congratulations to you and your husband on the growth of the show. That's
Yes.
amazing.
Yeah, congratulations. And thank you to the team, the producers. I'm new here. I don't know about everybody else, but everything's been extremely interesting.
And I want all the ladies to smell my perfume before we leave.
But you made it?
I made it, yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, I made it. I got it right
Oh,
here.
bring it up.
I'm so excited.
Okay, come on.
It's a cute little package.
That's really pretty.
There you go.
I'm excited. Oh,
Very creative. Okay.
Why she bring it?
Oh, she bring it up.
I really love for y'all to serve.
Bitch, you
It's
still
all
got
like
the tag
natural
on your pants, bro.
ingredients and everything because I don't like alcohol. It's all natural ingredients because I don't like alcohol, and a lot of my friends have like eczema or sensitive skin and things like that. So I'm excited for it to go on the shelves.
Is anyone else? Any final words, final thoughts?
I'll say something.
Yeah.
One of the qualms that I have, I like that you like to use that word qualms. A lot of the women who have matched, there's a kind of a continuity of the similar story. None of them are receptive to the effort that any of the men are putting into trying to go on dates, trying to have conversations. They're not willing to listen. They're not willing. So it does come off it seems like there's ulterior motives to being on here, and I wanted the show to end well, but in that kind of situation where we're now having to promote a perfume, it feels like a disservice to the show, and it feels always like a disservice whenever people come in with ill intentions, or you're not sure what the intentions are altogether. Because if we say we're going to do something, if we come on the show, we have good intentions, then we need to see it through. One date is anyone can go on a date. If I'm willing to fly somewhere, there should at least be honor in that decision. So I think that maybe that's a lesson for the people who want to join the show moving on to the next season. There are people here who have true intentions. There are people here who are searching for something. And I think that we have to stay true to that altogether. So I mean, shouting out Instagrams, tagging this person, not tagging that person, those aren't conversations that we need to have when we're talking about finding love. We need to be concise, and we need to be certain of what we're looking for, and we need to play the game properly. And so with that, there shouldn't be any need to tear people down. There shouldn't be any need to this going back and forth. It serves no purpose. But I understand the conversation. But we can have disagreements and still be civil. All of us here,
I agree.
we've said hello to each other. We're all civil.
Right.
Right? These are just opinions.
Yeah. Exactly.
No one should be right. No one should be wrong. Everyone should be entitled to their opinion. So I just wanted to make sure that was said out loud. And I hope you guys
I
all
got something
agree.
to add. Cameron, if you could zoom in, please. Gracias. Although I ain't no auntie, but if you got an uncle, a father, hell, even a grandpa, tell them come see about me. And on the for real too, to all my ladies who consider themselves to be curvier or heavier or plus size, mid size, whatever, please don't let what people say about you on the internet or something.
She really dying on this Auntie Hill shit, bro. Alright, so that was that. The renewing it was interesting. Interested in that stereotype. Damn, bruh. Kinda aki. Nah, but I'm more interested in the other song, so I'm gonna go watch that video. I don't know if y'all want to watch it with me. I'll do a recording to it because I am curious about their shit. And yeah, but listen, I want to say thank y'all for the views, the likes, the comments, and if y'all haven't made it to this far, if y'all seen this, damn, I should have said it earlier, huh? But those who made it this far, thank you for the support. I appreciate y'all. We're growing. We're growing. That's all I can hope for. So, blessings. If I haven't earned your subscription yet, give me a chance. I'm gonna earn your subscription. But other than that, peace. Comment, like, subscribe.